Is my ex's rebound serious, or do I still have a chance to get back together with them? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. But first, my name is Clay with modernlove.life, where we help you get the great loving relationship that you're looking for without having to play mind games, without having to play hard to get, and without having to pretend to be someone or something that you are not, because you, of course, deserve to be loved for the unique, amazing, and wonderful person that you are. And if you agree with me, do me a favor by helping me out. Hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps to kind of help these videos spread through YouTube a little bit better. So it does help me out. It helps other people find these videos, other people that might be in a bad spot, and maybe they just need to hear the advice that maybe I end up saying in this video. And also, feel free to subscribe to the channel as well too. Also, we are talking about the process of getting back together with your ex in this video, obviously. We do have an email newsletter that helps with strategies, tactics, things like that to help you get back together with your ex. If you're not already on that newsletter, it's totally free. There's a link to it down in the description box below, so feel free to sign up if that's something that you're not on and you might want to get some daily inspiration, motivation, strategies, all that stuff. Anyway, okay, so here we are. We're talking about your ex's rebound relationship. If you're watching this video, your ex is probably in a rebound relationship or dating someone else, and you're wondering, is it a rebound relationship, or is this just like some fluff cotton candy thing, or is this like the real deal and they're going to get married and have like a million babies together or something like that? Okay, so let's talk about this. So first of all, most people get into a relationship with the best intentions, whatever that relationship is. Very few people get into a relationship and there's like, yeah, whatever, this is the thing I can do for now, it's fun, and I'll just get out of it later. Very few people have that sort of mentality. Most people get into a relationship thinking like, hey, I feel a connection with you, you feel a connection with me, let's get together, we like spending time together, let's spend more time together. And so most people go into a relationship with good intentions, with the intention of like, okay, this might be the relationship, right? Maybe they're not overtly thinking that, but they're open to the idea of it panning out that way if they continue to spend time together and things continue to go well. And that includes rebound relationships as well too. Now, people can have different sorts of reactions in a rebound relationship. One of the things that we've talked about in previous videos is that there is that whole possibility of what we call psychological displacement. That is to say, you and your ex, when you were together, you had this certain level of commitment. Maybe you were considering getting married or moving in together or something like that. And maybe it took you a certain amount of time to get to that point where you were openly considering that possibility, maybe like a year, let's just say a year. And then the two of you broke up for whatever reason, and then your ex got into this rebound relationship with someone else. And then in a very short period of time, maybe just a couple weeks or months, now suddenly they have fast forwarded the relationship to kind of hit that similar level of commitment where suddenly they're talking about moving in together or getting married or something like that. And you're thinking like, hey, it took us a year to get there. Why did it only take you guys a couple weeks or a couple months? And there's a part of you that maybe thinks, oh, well, that maybe it's the real deal because they figured it out so much more quickly. But actually what they're doing is they're kind of matching that new relationship to the relationship that they had with you. They're matching that level of commitment. That's to say they're displacing the amount of commitment that they had with you onto this new relationship so that it can somehow feel familiar to them. Okay, this is very common. People do this a lot. And so don't be surprised if you find that your ex is doing that. It's not a sign that their relationship is so much better or that they're so much more sure about it or anything like that. It's just that they're kind of just recreating a familiar kind of relationship dynamic that they had with you with someone else. It's a really weird thing, but people do it, okay? And it doesn't mean that their relationship is like crazy serious or anything. Of course, they're in the thick of it, and so they might think that this is the real thing. They might think that this is serious, but we know better because we've seen this so many times that we can look at this and say, okay, that's just psychological displacement. And so don't worry about that. What you want to do is not look at your ex's relationship so much and try to analyze every detail of it to figure out, okay, is this serious? Is this not serious? Do I have a chance? Do I not have a chance? What you want to do is you want to look at how you can create a strong emotional connection with your ex, how you can connect with your ex, how you can create a stronger emotional bond with them so that they would want to connect with you more, so they would want to set aside obstacles that might be standing between the two of you, like maybe a rebound relationship. And this is what can happen when you focus solely on the emotional connection between you and your ex. I've said it many times on this channel. The thing that matters the most is the quality of the emotional connection that you have with your ex. It doesn't matter if they're in a rebound relationship with someone else. It doesn't matter if they're long distance. It doesn't matter if this other thing is in place. It doesn't matter if all their friends hate you or anything like that. These are things that need to be addressed at some point for sure, but the most important thing for you to focus on is the quality of the emotional connection between you and your ex. Because if you can get them to actually enjoy spending time with you, enjoy interacting with you, enjoy getting closer to you, they're going to want to continue to get closer with you, and they're going to actually become your ally in getting things in alignment so that the two of you can actually get back together. They're going to start to do a lot of the hard work for you, so it's not you trying to fight off the rebound relationship, but suddenly your ex is trying to fight off the rebound relationship, and you don't have to worry about that. Probably not too easy for you to actually fight off the rebound relationship yourself. So what you want to do is you want to focus on the quality of the emotional connection between you and your ex, of course. By the way, if you're not already aware of it, we do have a video series on rebound relationships. You can check that out up there. We go into things like psychological displacement and other rebound relationship qualities in much greater detail. But yeah. Do not worry about whether or not your ex's rebound relationship is serious or not. Again, all it takes for a relationship to work is for two people to make a decision to stay together. And if you can just keep that connection strong with you and your ex, then they are much more likely to choose to be in a relationship with you. Now, why is that? Like, doesn't the rebound have some sort of like advantage over you because they have some sort of like novel appeal, or because oftentimes people look at a rebound and say like, oh, well, they're so much more attractive than me, or they're younger than me, or they're so much better than me in some other way. But don't look at it that way. You have to choose the battleground that you're willing to fight on. And remember, what do I say is the most important thing here? The emotional connection. And there are so few people out there that know how to have a quality emotional connection. Really, it's very, 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 very few people. We can talk about that later, but spoiler alert, it has something to do with these little things that we have with us in our day-to-day lives everywhere. Very few people can actually have that emotional connection because our attention is so splintered because of these things like smartphones, social media apps, things like that we have just forgotten how to be still and to have a connection with one another and to actually talk and to actually explore one another. And so if you can bring yourself to an interaction with your ex with that degree of presence, with that degree of stillness, with that degree of curiosity, with that degree of being grounded in who you are, what you stand for, what is important to you in your life, then you are going to stand head and shoulders above anyone else out there who is zoned out on Instagram or Facebook or, whatever, right? So put in the time, go through those advanced relational skills we've talked about. By the way, there's a playlist on advanced relational skills up there as well too. But go ahead and make sure that you practice these things and learn how to connect on an emotional level, because that is what is going to help you to win out over any sort of rebound. Okay, so don't worry about where things are at between you and between your ex and their rebound relationship. Worry about how you are connecting with your ex. Worry about where that emotional connection is at, how you can help advance it, how you can help get progress in that emotional connection. And you're going to basically be pulling them onto your side so that they can do a lot of the work for you in terms of ending that rebound relationship, getting closer to you, and clearing a path for the two of you to actually get back together again. So I hope that's helped you out. I hope this video has helped you to hopefully refocus things a little bit more, so you're not constantly looking at a rebound relationship and kind of micro-analyzing it, but you're looking at the quality of the emotional connection between you and your ex, and doing what you can do to optimize that and improve it as much as you possibly can. If you want to learn more about how to do all of that, we do have that email newsletter down below. Feel free to sign up. It's no cost. A lot of people say they get great value out of it. We get emails from people all the time that are like, wow, this is really cool. I can't believe that this is totally free, but hey, there it is. Go ahead and sign up if you want. But yeah, it's down there. And once again, my name is Clay with modernlove.life. If If you like what we're doing, hit that thumbs up button. It does help us out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to learn more about rebound relationships, we have a video playlist on the topic right over here, or you might want to check out this video over here. But thank you so much. Please take care, and I'll talk to you in the next video.